Give me something on Skubal then. If the Tigers are looking to make a trade, is this a high-level guy or mid-level? Where is he?
Well, I think he's a mid-level guy, maybe trending in the direction of a high-level guy. What I love, BK, is watching guys evolve. And Skubal, to me, has made a huge involvement. Greg Maddux used to say, we've got to be the best at what you can control, walks and home runs. Last year, this guy gave up 27 of 35 homers on the fastball. He's up to slider usage. You see right there, fastball and slider has been his go-to. Last year was real proud of this fastball, and you see he's got 95 to 97, can throw it by you, but there's that little slider that has got guys off of it. There it is again, down and in to the righty. That's perfectly executed. Today, watch these fastballs to Kim, just right by you. You can't teach 97 from the left side located, and look at that. 2 located perfectly fastballs. When he's pitching this year with the fastball, he's locating much better, and he's using his slider at a higher percentage, getting guys off the fastball. You see, fastball usage a bit down, slider usage up. I love watching the trajectory, and we talked about Castillo and watching these guys get better and better. With Mize and Manning being injury-plagued, Skubal was kind of the forgotten one. He's starting to take those steps. We hear he's on the trading blocks. I'm holding on to this guy if I'm Detroit.
Yeah, I'm with you.
You are. Yeah,
I'll
throw in the minors. He had great numbers. I thought this guy is kind of the gem of their minor league class. However, his ERA plus is about league average the last 2 years. So, John, you tell me.
Yeah.
Is it time to trade him? Should they be looking at that?
No, we didn't agree on the Pablo Lopez. This is a guy I would hold on to here. You're a very talented left-hander, I think, and strikes out a lot of batters, and he's not a free agent until 2026. What, you're going to give up on the next 4 years? I mean, I get if a guy's a year or 2 away.
Right.
I mean, you can't tell the fans, we're trading a guy with 4 years of control. I think that's a bad message.
They've got Erod over there, too, a left-handed starter that's had a lot of success in the league. I think Skubal's learning from him. If you trade Skubal, what do you have over there?
Well, that's it. I mean, if you believe in what you're doing and you're drafting and developing, like say, okay, we've had a bad half year, 3/4 of a year, that would be a bad message. You don't start blowing it up. Or as Vince Gennaro of Sabre used to say, can you refuel the plane while it's still flying? Right? Is that a possibility, or would this be kind of given up?
They got a ways to go. They've been pretty bad this year. They have not hit.
No doubt.
It's the biggest problem. They have not hit. They've got to figure out a way to hit. I mean, at the bottom, 10 guys, they got 5 guys in the OPS. That's pretty bad. I mean, they're just not hitting. And I'm not going to rob Peter to pay Paul, take away their pitching to get. In this case, I would go with the pitching strength. Mize will be back after the Tommy John. Manning's got potential. Faedo's now injured. They've got a whole bunch of guys who are injured. So I would say, obviously, this year's not going to be their year, but I'm not giving up 4 years, 4 more years after this.
Of a guy trending in the right direction.
Exactly.
Getting better.
I'm with you. I would say this, though. If it is a seller's market, could they be, I'm not saying overwhelmed by what they could get, but could they say, hey, the yield would be worth it to do it given the market, given the circumstances of this year?
I mean, it's possible. I just think this is a bad message, I mean, Castillo's only got another year to go. Montas has a year to go. Oakland's not winning next year. Cincinnati probably not winning next year. Can you tell your fans in Detroit? I mean, they have good fans there. You're going to tell them we're not winning through 2026? That's the message I think you send if you trade him.
Yeah.
I think they're just trying to get the conversations going by saying we'll trade anybody, and then people are going to call them, and eventually they're going to trade the guys that we expected them to trade to begin with, relievers like Soto maybe, Robbie Grossman. They've got the guy who had the winning hit today, Reyes. They've got some pieces you can trade or expected to trade, but this is not the guy. This is not the guy.
I agree with you. I don't know if you're right, but I agree with you. Because I don't know if I'm right.
That means a lot to me.
I'm not sure.